Damn, this person stay in my house. Is they really showing me the respect and love that I need? Damn, this person in my house, you telling me that they can't go and, you know what I'm saying, shake 20, 40, 50, $100 just to stroke my ego or make me feel good? Why do we let people freeload off us emotionally, stability-wise? It's too many people that's sucking us dry, and we not paying attention that we're being sucked dry by these people, and we have to stop that. I don't want anybody to think that it's okay that we keep on having a behavior where we let people disrespect us and treat us wrong. I'll stand openly and tell folks, you don't support me, you don't clap me, you don't love me. Okay, fine. I ain't one of those men that's gonna bite my tongue and let people think that it's okay for you. You sit here standing me, seeing me being positive. You see me being the man I'm supposed to be. You see me being respectful and everything else. And you think that it's okay that you ain't finna clap for me. You ain't finna be positive towards me. You finna disacknowledge me and soak my energy dry? No. And that's another thing I'm going to tell you. I ain't finna sit by my motherfucking self and be lonely either. Just because I know a bunch of broken black folks, that don't mean that I'm finna sit by myself and be lonely because all you black folks ain't broken. So the ones that ain't broken, the ones that is uplifting, the ones that is nice, those the people I'm going to be associated with. And if it's only a few of them, I'm cool with that. Because we small in numbers is cool with me. That's what I learned or whatever. I ain't shit. Everybody ain't bad. I'm not finna be lonely. I'm not finna be by myself because a bunch of folks is broken, sad, depressed, don't know how to be supportive, don't know how to be nice, don't know how to be kind, don't know how to treat people. I am not developing a leather skin no more where I'm forgiving people and forgetting their bullshit or not acknowledging their disrespectful behavior. If you can't buy me a McDonald's burger, if you can't clap for me, if you can't be supportive of me, and I done been supportive of you, loving to you, kind to you, mannerable to you, it's a no for me. I've learned that. I think in our community we taught to just literally say that how folks treat us is okay. After so many years of disrespect, it becomes normal. After so many years of violence, it becomes normal. After so many years of a man not loving you or trying to really build something with you, it becomes normal. Just as well as a man, after so many years of a woman not trying to do right by you, this behavior becomes normal to us. I was watching these videos, right, of people in Chicago on New Year's, and they making the videos, right? And I'm like, damn, we like that. It's a bunch of gunshots going off, right? And they just sitting there making the video and they're not fazed by that it's a bunch of literally just guns being shot. And I said to myself, I said, I'm right about what I'm teaching on my platform. We have been so traumatized. We're so used to violence, disrespect, arguing and fighting, treating each other wrong that none of that stuff bothers us that we see. Literally. Oh, you know woo happened. Oh, you know what happened last night? It's bad. I already know. That's normal for us to see us being hurt, us coming from broken homes, us not getting along, us not loving each other, us not encouraging each other. That is a normal behavior that we have developed a leather skin to say all of this is okay. Literally, I saw so many videos from New Year's, and I'm talking about it's just all types of evil going on in the background, and people just standing there not fazed. Violence doesn't bother us. Disrespect does not bother us. People becoming unalive does not bother us. Men and women in our community not loving each other, not supporting each other, not being on the same page, not having a positive communication, that is normal to us and it does not bother us. Because if it bothers a lot of us, then why do you allow these people in your life then? See, when you're bothered by something, you remove that out your life. Straight on up. You remove that out your life if something is actually bothering you. With that, when you remove that from your life, if you don't want to be in a violent neighborhood, then you move, don't you? If you don't want to settle for less, then you do something about it. If you don't want to be abused, you do something about it. If you don't want to be slapped, you do something about it. If you don't want to be degraded or disrespected of anybody taking advantage of you or not showing you the love and concern that you want, don't you do something about it? But what we learned is not to do anything about what needs to be done. How long you been in that bad relationship? How long have you been being disrespected? How long have you been being degraded? How long that you ain't had a good relationship with a woman, or a woman ain't had a good relationship with a man, or you ain't got a good relationship with your family, your mama, your cousin? How long are we going to keep having leather skin for disrespect, lack of support, lack of love? Because that's really becoming normal with us, and everybody got leather skin. Walking around broken, on social media scrolling all day. On social media scrolling all day, but you're broken, you're sad, you're depressed. A lot of the times when you get off social media, the person who hurts you, disrespects you, you fuck around and be laying in the bed with that person. A lot of us have learned to share our bed with an evil person, a non-loving person, a non-supportive person. One who does not clap for us, one who does not feed our soul, one who does not feed our mind, one who does not, if I have a dream or goal, you won't help me, you won't clap for me, you will fuck me, you will be around, but more than likely you don't have a genuine support for the dreams and hopes that I have. Why is it that we develop this type of mentality and this leather skin to say that this disrespect is normal, it's okay? Even if you break up with this person, we've adopted a behavior where we allow somebody, whether it's our mother, father, a friend, or someone we become sexually active with, we keep inviting the leather skin theory in our life where we're going to let somebody come treat us over and over again. To the point where I ain't been with nobody for 6 years. I've been sitting in the house by myself. I'm not finna cut myself off from the world because y'all broken, sad, and depressed and don't know how to act. I ain't finna cut myself off from the world. I'm gonna go outside and move around and do what I got to do and enjoy myself. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go outside and enjoy myself. If you don't want to go outside and enjoy yourself, that's fine. But me personally, I'm not finna sit up here and waste my time or whatever and let everybody have me broken. Straight on up. I'm not finna do that. Now, if you want to sit around and be broken, then that's your business or whatever. But at the same note, no, I'm not doing that. I'm really not doing that. I don't have time for that. Please make sure that in your life that you're not finding yourself in a situation or whatever where you the one with low self-esteem. You the one that's broken. Because let's just be honest. A lot of us don't have high self-esteem because we're broken. A lot of us ain't went nowhere in life because we're broken. A lot of us feel like we got to talk about other people and put them down because we're ugly on the inside. We've been told we was ugly. We've been treated ugly. We're not healthy with who we really are because who we was around and give us a healthy mentality about ourselves. The words were not encouraging. The love was not encouraging. The memories were not healthy. Straight up, I'll be on social media and it'll be people that just come to say mean things to me for no reason because they broken. They come from a bad home. They're ugly. They hide behind a fake picture or whatever that it is because they come from a broken home. Don't nobody love them. They don't got no real emotion in life. They don't know how to be encouraging. They don't know how to be nice, and everything around them is not happy and they're not at peace. I'm talking to y'all on YouTube because you mad. Because you're broken, you're sad, you're not happy, and you genuinely don't have the love or concern. You don't even love yourself in real life. Straight up. See, people don't bother me where you faze me because you don't love yourself. See, I can stand up and be nice to people, be encouraging to people, tell them to change their behavior, change how people treat you, talk to you, people just putting you down for no reason. Black folks got a problem with just putting people down for no reason. They just be up and on social media scrolling with the devil in them because they mad, they depressed, they broken, their life is not good, they don't have a genuine happiness, and they just be on social media just to find somebody to take their personal failures out on. Because why would you bother somebody that ain't never said nothing to you? Straight up. Why would you bother somebody that ain't never said nothing to you or whatever? Because you mad, because you ugly, because you disrespectful, because you ain't never been uplifted in your own personal life. Let's stop adopting a behavior where we encourage these type of people to be in our life and to mess up our life and make us feel like I'm not cutting off the world. You ain't finna have me sad. You ain't finna have me broken. You're not finna make me have low self-esteem. You're not finna make me feel like I'm the man that I am. You're not finna make me feel some type of small way, lack of confidence, broken, change my style to be ugly and disrespectful like you and sad and broken. You're not finna do that. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for how great you is. A lot of you feel bad and don't have the confidence that you're supposed to have because of who you've been around and their bad communication skills. A lot of you ain't used to hearing, especially y'all on TikTok. I done had too many people on TikTok tell me, Arab, you're so nice. You're so kind. Nobody talks to me. That's a damn shame that I keep hearing all of this across. Nobody be nice to me. Nobody is uplifting to me. I got to work all the time. I got to look out for everybody. They disrespectful. They don't appreciate me. I got grown bums living at my house and everything else. When you decide in your life to have people that clap for you, you will. When you decide to have people in your life that genuinely love you, you will. But when you keep lying to yourself, that shit ain't gonna work. I have a firm discipline, especially with black folks. I'm not finna play with you. You ain't finna disrespect me. You not finna waste my time. I'm not finna feel like you my homeboy or mama, cousin, brother, or whoever. My point of my life is to make sure that I'm happy, to make sure that I'm supported, to make sure that I ain't got an evil or unjust feelings in my heart about the people I'm around. If I'm around people that I feel like I can't trust or they ain't uplifting or supportive or they ain't family, I'm cool. I never had a problem with sitting by myself and being by myself or whatever and not dealing with people's garbage. If you don't cut people off, if you don't tell people that you're not dealing with their disrespect or whatever, then fine. But as long as I got a platform and a voice, I'm going to tell people to stand up for themselves, believe in themselves, and don't settle for less, especially if you're a person of color. Why would you settle for less? Because those around you or whatever is allowing that and showing you that and not giving you the genuine love and support that you're supposed to get. You don't got to deal with disrespect. You don't got to deal with nobody not treating you right. You don't got to deal with you overworked, overexerted, none of that. I will repeat that on my platform to not let nobody treat you wrong and soak you dry. Because a lot of times when I'm going around people, I'm getting to know people, they got a lot of confusion in their life because they ain't put their foot down about how they want to be treated, how they want to be loved, what type of support system do you want? Do you ever sit with yourself and ask yourself what type of support system you want? What type of love you want? What type of memories you trying to create? What type of communication you want from your family, your friends, the person that you call your significant other? If you are not developing those in your mind and setting a standard for that, then what is you allowing in your life is what I'm asking you tonight. Because people really don't be wanting to look at their situation and see that their situation is an embarrassment to their heart, an embarrassment to their mind, an embarrassment to their soul, that their feelings are hurt because they genuinely are not getting the love or support that they're supposed to get. Straight up. Stand for yourself and make sure that you're doing something in your life that equates to you being happy. But me personally in my life, I'm just not dealing with that. I'm happy, I'm at peace. I'm happy I'm not dealing with nobody's bullshit. I'm happy ain't nobody living with me, freeloading off me, disrespecting me. I'm happy about that. Straight up. That's a good feeling to know that I'm not dealing with disrespect or ain't nobody treating me wrong or whatever that it is. And I'm serious about that. Straight on up. I think it's really, really important that we examine ourselves, that we make sure whatever that we are being treated correctly. Always make sure that you're being treated right. That's important. If you have people around you that's not supportive, that's not loving, that is not kind or whatever, we need to work that out and finish that. I will always teach you to make sure that you're checking on your emotions and making sure that you're not being treated wrong, because we have really developed a behavior where we're constantly letting people disrespect us and treat us wrong. When I talk to people personally, they tell me, don't nobody love me, don't nobody support me, and then you talking about all the people that you love, but those people not showing back that they love you. A lot of your even grown children don't show you the love and support that you need. A lot of the grown people that you're around that live in your house and freeload off you don't show you the love and support that you need. Your mama don't show you the support and love that you need. I'm not using my platform for anybody to not be aware of why you are mentally defeated all the time, because you ignore the problem that is at hand. The problem is you're not loved. You don't have a protection. You don't have communication. You don't have a support system. Nobody genuinely claps for you. That's the problem. But until we start addressing these problems, there'll still be a problem. Because I'm tired of being around people. You got a negative, not supportive spirit, because that's all you've been around. Straight up. Please make sure whatever that you taking care of your business or whatever, and that people are treating you right. Don't let nobody disrespect you. Don't let nobody fuck over you. Don't let nobody treat you wrong. Don't let nobody take over your house. Don't let nobody take over your car. It's just a lot of stuff that be going on that we should address and talk about openly, where people can be healthier. Nobody is getting down to the specifics of what really our problem is. Straight up. Please make sure in your life that you are addressing the things that bother you and setting a boundary of that's not happening no more. Instead of being on social media sometime, it's okay for you to check your heart and your soul and make sure that it's at peace. It's okay for you to examine your relationships and see that ain't healthy. They don't treat me right. They don't do nothing for me. Do you ever look at your relationship and do the math of what you did and see what you got back in return? And I know that everybody ain't rich, and I ain't saying that they got to just cash us out. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're giving all the time and you're really not getting anything back, because a lot of times giving back meaning my time, my emotion, my love, my concern, my support, my security, you still can depend on me in a lot of different ways. That's not happening. I think it's important that you're able to depend on somebody, especially if you're taking care of them, you looking out for them, you being right by them. I have to have equal love from somebody. I have to see an action being brought to me. I learned that I was bending over backwards for everybody. I learned that I was loving too much. I learned that I communicated better than everybody. I learned that I actually gave a fuck and they didn't. Damn, I went to your, damn, I supported this, I supported that, I supported this. You didn't clap for me. You really have to start looking at what's going on in your life and see, because some of us actually doing something positive in our life. So if you ain't one of those people that's not doing anything positive in your life, then I'm not talking to you. Straight on up. On the real. Please make sure that you focus on what you do and look at the time frames of what you miss out on, because you're not focused on, hey, I need to fix this. Hey, I need to fix that. Hey, that person treated me wrong. Hey, that person is not a person of their word. Every time I talk to this person, they got something negative to say. Hey, when I look at my phone, ain't nothing encouraging in there. Hey, I gave this, I spent this, I did that. I'm not getting nothing back in return. We really do have to pay attention to the return that we're getting back. Pay attention to that. Please make sure that you're not letting nobody treat you like that. Make sure you're happy in real life. That's really all my concern is, that in real life that you happy. In real life that you're not broken. In real life that when you open your mouth, you got something positive to say because you're around positive people and they love and cherish you. A lot of people of color are broken because they are not loved. They don't have support. They pass judgment. They talk too much. They're evil. They're not positive. They don't uplift nobody. Make sure you're not one of them and put yourself around people that actually have that type of good heart, concern, love. They're to back you. They're to support you. Because if we keep being around these negative people, these ones who always trying to find something to say about somebody for no reason, this all this negative shit that they promote, that shouldn't be it. Please make sure that that's not the behavior that we are accepting in our life, where we're going to keep letting people disrespect us, treat us wrong, not genuinely love us, not be concerned with us. We have to evaluate our relationships and the way that we are being treated. I'm not finna be alone because, oh, I had a bad relationship or because stuff didn't work out with I'm not cutting myself off from the world. I'm not finna sit in the house and be broken. I'm not finna be scared to be loved or scared to create memories or scared to go here. I'm not doing that. A lot of times we are hurt, we're sad, we're broken. We go to work and we come home and we don't go create the memories that we want to create or get the love that we want to get. Straight up. Please make sure whatever that you get the love that you want, the memories that you want, you go to places that you want. A lot of you have been sidetracked by people because you were trying to love or care and you didn't get to do what you want to do. Stop making sacrifices for people who don't make sacrifices for you. Please make sure you're evaluating your relationships. Please make sure that you, doing what you need to do to make things better for yourself. Another thing I was talking about today for you ladies, please make sure that you ladies are being safe outside. Please make sure you ain't going to a bunch of places where a bunch of people is that. I've been saying this on my platform, so I'm saying this tonight on TikTok and YouTube. There's a lot of bad things happening outside. You could be stupid if you want to and act like that ain't shit happening outside. But I advise you to stay away from places that got a lot of people at. I'd advise you to put your head on a swivel and pay attention to everything and make sure that you're safe. Make sure that at certain times you go home. A lot of places we don't need to be hanging out right now. A lot of places we don't need to go. A lot of places as a man, you don't need to take your woman. You don't need to take your children. You need to take them in the motherfucking house and leave them there. If y'all gonna sit up here and pretend like all this evil shit ain't going on outside, you gonna fuck around and be a motherfucking victim. You are somebody that you love. Stop acting like it can't happen to you. We got this mentality that, oh, it can't happen to me. Oh, that was them over there, baby. People, innocent people get it every day. Children, old ladies, old men, young men, positive people, people who are perfect and have not did no wrong. Let me tell you something, because a lot of folks want to think that evil care about how good you is or how much you a church person or how good you is to the community. Evil don't care about that. If evil catch you outside at the right time, all that positive that you doing go down the drain. Pay attention to the news in the last 24 hours. Those people was on their way to college. Some of them people had good jobs and families, never did no wrong, didn't have no criminal record or nothing, and they're not here anymore for no fucking reason. That just wasn't in New Orleans. If you pay attention from state to state, every day, somebody that is a good person, some bad is happening to them. I'm saying what I'm saying for a reason tonight. Please make sure that you're being safe outside. Please make sure that your head on a swivel. Please make sure that when the sun go down, you need to be finding yourself to the house. I ain't gonna lie, when the sun go down, I don't really be outside like that. I learned that. I used to be outside when the sun was down. And I grew up in Chicago, so when the sun go down, I know what's up. So for anybody to tell me that the devil don't get busy when the sun go down, you lying to me. I'm from Chicago. When the sun went down, the devil got busy every day. Every day in Chicago, especially when the sun went down, the devil got busy and evil happened, and people did not make it to the morning. For us to pretend that when the sun go down, that evil does not come out in a stronger force to not let people make it to the morning, you're a fool to think that. Take your ass home. Don't take your woman to all of these bars, and don't take your home girls and all of this bullshit that y'all be doing. It's time for us to fall back a little bit and chill out. Take your ass in the house. Mind your business. Stay away from these bars. Stay away from these clubs. Stay away from these big events because people are plotting on that shit. Y'all ain't saying people plotting on every event. Every time something big happen, y'all just want to act like it ain't happened. Then this is what bothers me, right? The tragedy that happened in New Orleans, right? The tragedy that happened in New Orleans. That's not the only state that has happened in. That's not the first time that has happened. In the last year, since last year, let's just say last year, a year and a half from last year. You know how many people done took their car and just blew through a whole bunch of crowded people? It was a man in Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken. Last year, he got sentenced to life in Wisconsin because he took his vehicle. It was a big event. Everybody outside kicking and having fun. All of a sudden, he made a left onto the street. He jumped on the sidewalk and flew down that bitch. Those people are not here anymore. That was in Wisconsin. That was last year. That's not the only, excuse me because I'm drinking this pop. That's not the only place that's happened, y'all. I don't know why we don't pay attention to the evil that is out here. I want everybody to make sure that you're not taking your family to every event. Even if it ain't your family, you and your friends don't need to go everywhere right now. If y'all want to have drinks, have it in a safe place. If y'all want to play some music, have it in a safe place. We need to be in controlled environments where nobody can make us be in some dangerous situation where we don't make it to the morning. Y'all stop lying to y'allself. I already told everybody up in my motherfucking house, we ain't going to no public events. We ain't going everywhere. We ain't visiting every city, and a lot of cities we'll never visit again. A lot of cities that I used to go to and hang out and got family, and I used to go to New Orleans a lot. But let me tell you something about when I was going to New Orleans. I wasn't on that motherfucking Bourbon Street when that sun went down. Because I know what evil really, really is. I'm just here to tell the story about it. You see what I'm saying? When you know what evil is, why do we play with evil? Everybody, please, and I'm saying this as nicely as possible, make sure you're being safe. Make sure you're not in the places that you don't need to be. It's too much. I mean, every day I'm looking at evil. Every day I'm tired of. Every day I'm looking up. This person ain't did nothing to nobody. They ain't here no more. This boy ain't did nothing. This young man ain't nobody did nothing to deserve what they going through. Ain't nobody deserve to be at home crying about their family. We have gotten so used to violence, especially us as black folks. We so used to violence that, something bad happened, we right back outside like ain't shit happened. We got to stop being so traumatized and thinking that it's okay to go and put ourselves in harm's way and devour a plan to be more safer for ourselves. People, period. Please don't go out here going nowhere you ain't got no business. The clubs is out of, I ain't going to the club right now. Let me tell y'all, on New Year's, we decided to stay in the house. Then when it got close to midnight, we was like, they finna start acting goofy outside. We was in the house. I'd rather have my family and those I love, whether it's my friend, my homeboy, because all my peoples, I love them. Whether you my homeboy, my fucking cousin, or whatever, I tell the people that I care about, I love them. And I make sure that we check on each other and we don't go certain places. Locations is on, y'all. Y'all need to start having y'all location on for somebody. Do not be out here without your location not on. You don't know what can happen. Don't be one of those people, you don't talk to nobody, then all of a sudden one day you're out and something happened and nobody gonna come looking for you because you don't have a relationship with nobody. Make sure you have a relationship with somebody where if something was to happen, somebody can come looking for you, because you don't want to be the person that's been unalive for days and don't nobody know you or talk to you, or we used to heard him not talking to nobody, because a lot of you don't have a relationship with nobody. So if something was to happen, nobody would come look for you. Nobody would be concerned. That's not healthy for us to cut ourselves off from the world where one day you're out and something bad can happen. You know, I'm not saying I want that, but this is life. We have to talk about this. You out, something bad happened. You never talk to nobody. Nobody come looking for you. I'm a locksmith. I assist the police a lot of the times to unlock people's houses, and I unlocked this man's house. We was doing a welfare check. We was beating on his door. He wouldn't answer the door. We opened the door. It was a horrible smell. He had been in there like almost 2 weeks and ain't nobody even know he was up in that bitch. The only reason why we were there to open the door for him was because a neighbor said, you know what, I haven't saw a nice neighbor was like, I haven't saw him in about 2 weeks, and I decided to call the police to just see if he was okay. And luckily that lady said something, because that man had been up in that apartment for about 2 weeks, just laying in the kitchen on the floor, because I saw him. I'm telling you what I saw. I'm telling you, I took pictures with the police and everything else, because I charged them for that job. But my point is, if you don't have a relationship with somebody, how somebody gonna come to look for you or know for you? Something doesn't happen to you, don't nobody know. You just laying on the floor by yourself, don't nobody know nothing. Somebody done snatch you, don't nobody know nothing. You ain't got no location. I'm a grown man and I got my location on. I'm a grown man and I keep my location on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. My location on for more than one person, more than two persons. I keep my location on. Because something happened to me one time in the streets. And I said after that, I said, okay, I learned my lesson. Shit, you ain't got to tell me but once. My location is on. I'm telling y'all right now, my location is on. I'm letting folks know where I'm at. I ain't on that. I'm trying to hide because something bad could happen. I really want everybody to be cautious and mindful of what you're doing. And I've really been stressing that lately because that's in my spirit. I'm going to tell y'all what I know for a fact. It ain't going to get better. Everything that you see in front of your face that is happening is the prophecies that's supposed to happen. All the evil that you see, all the stuff that you see overseas, all the stuff that you see in our communities and going on just period in the streets outside of your house, that is supposed to happen. This is the reason why we must be prepared, trained, and out the way and being as righteous as we can and protected as we can so we don't wind up in the shit that everybody else is. For you to think that it's going to get better, you're dumb. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but everything that is happening is supposed to be happening, even though it's not nice. Even though it's not positive, even though it's very evil, it's supposed to happen. Pay attention to how stuff was when you was growing up. It ain't like that no more. Pay attention to how things was just 5 years ago. It ain't like that no more. If you lie to yourself and you play in these streets and you think it's all fun and games and, oh, happy new year and this, that, and the other, you will become a victim. That bothered my spirit. I saw that woman talking and she said, you don't know how I feel to think, and you tell your daughter not to go somewhere and she go anyway and she's not here anymore. That's another thing I wanted to say tonight openly too. If somebody is telling you something that is good for your health, that's good for your safety, that's good for your future, y'all got to stop being so disrespectful and ignoring when somebody is giving you some advice to keep you out of trouble, to keep you alive, to keep you safe. Y'all be disrespectful as hell when somebody trying to teach you something to do better, to make sure that you safe, to make sure that don't nothing happen to you. That bothers me as a man. I done literally got into it with a lot of people because I was telling them to be safe or to check in or not to go here or not to do this. I'm going to give you prime an example. It was this woman I know. We've been knowing each other forever. And I told her not to do something or don't go outside and move like this and that. And, just blow fuck what A-Rab saying. But then when something bad happened, I got to sit up here and hear that shit. Then when something bad, I got to sit up there and hear that shit when I asked you nicely and I repeated to you numerous amount of times. Please don't put yourself in a bad situation like that. Please don't go there. Please, if you're going out or you're doing this, take somebody with you. Let somebody know where you're at. People don't want to do that because they outside being sneaky. Sometimes you outside being sneaky, you get what you asking for. I want everybody to make sure that they're being safe, that they're being cautious, that people know where you at. Straight up. That you protecting yourself, that you paying attention to your surroundings. That I'm not going to clubs, y'all. Any place where I feel like it's a terrorist attack, something can happen, I'm not going. That don't make me, I don't feel no type of way. I ain't got to go to no events. I ain't got to go to no Super Bowl, no basketball games, none of that. I can watch that shit on my phone where I'm safe. It's safe up in the house. I learned that it's so safe up in the fucking house. I don't know what to do. Straight up. It is safe up in your house. Straight up. When I go outside, my head on a swivel, boop, 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 back at the crib. I'm in and out. Please make sure that you not so want to be entertained that you become the entertainment. I was watching videos and I'm looking at these people outside enjoying themselves, having drinks, kicking it. Something bad happened. I was told personally I don't need to go out. I was told on New Year's I don't need to go out. And you know what? I was man enough to say, okay. Then my homeboy told me we shouldn't go to people. I don't know. It was just we all was kind of told we shouldn't go nowhere, so we didn't go nowhere. And that's cool because you know what? I woke up safe in the morning. I woke up cool in the morning. I woke up with the people, you know what I'm saying, I care about or whatever. And I think that's important for us to really start valuing our life and find us a different method to kick it right now instead of putting ourselves in harm's way because it's really that bad. Make sure you got cameras at your house. Whether you got an apartment or not, get you a camera. Make sure your location. There's just a lot of stuff we need to start doing to make sure that nobody can come just do something wrong to us or people paying attention. A lot of times as a woman, you live in a neighborhood and you're a single woman and people is watching and know that you stay in that house by yourself. You have to pay attention to detail and start being more intelligent and more safe, especially as a woman. Especially as a woman, as a single woman who does not have a real protection. A lot of women walk these streets by themselves every day and they're not really talking about the stuff that happened to women getting off work, going to the grocery store, ran to the store real quick on a late night to go grab her whatever she needed to get some jujus, wham-whams. They don't really talk about that. And if we want to be really, really honest, it's kind of like you could commit a crime towards a woman and it's not talked about or it's really not a punishment a lot of the times. Please don't be one of those women or whatever where you think that because stuff happen to women every day. People pay attention to women every day. People plot on women that are out by themselves, live by themselves. People be on your block and they'll say, yeah, old girl right there. Yeah, old girl that drive the car. Oh yeah, she stay down there. Oh, yeah, she's staying there by herself. Yeah, she got a son or whatever. He be there a little bit, but they be watching your house. I'm from the street. So for you to sit up here and say that don't nobody know in your neighborhood that you live in that house or know y'all routine or what the fuck is going on, you lying to yourself. I'm teaching y'all women what I know. I'm from Chicago. We would be outside. We knew everything that was going on in our neighborhoods, other neighborhoods, and everything else. If I didn't know what was going on in another neighborhood or whatever that it is, I can get on the phone or I can get the information or, hey, give me a second. I'll figure that out. And then, hey, Rab, you know, whoop de woo woo, stay here. They got this car. They got a little woo woo, woo woo, woo woo, woo woo. I get the whole resume. Make sure you got cameras up. Make sure you, when you go home at night, you're paying attention, especially for y'all that stay in these crime-filled neighborhoods, especially y'all that stay in these black neighborhoods and everything else. Be safe. I ain't finna sugarcoat it. You could be coming home and the motherfucker will snatch you. You could be at the store, coming out the gas station. Shit is fucking cracking out here. And we ain't gonna sit up here on this platform and act like it ain't a lot of bad things going on. Please make sure you're being mindful of everything that is around you and doing what you need to do to secure yourself and protect yourself and to not put yourself in a situation because you decided to go somewhere for some entertainment. Entertain yourself at the house. Throw a party at the house. Have some drinks at the house. Do a karaoke at the house. Bring the club to your house. It is safe in your motherfucking house. Is all I'm saying, goddammit. Because, we're not doing that, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing, and I just wanted to spread that message to y'all. But for y'all to think that it's okay to sit up there and just let us put ourselves in situation, hell no. When somebody tell you don't go nowhere, you listen, especially as a woman. Start being more feminine and put your ass in a place where you know that you safe. If you feel like, cause see, in certain places and countries, women don't be at all these places that American women be at. Certain countries and stuff like that, when it get dark outside, women go in the house. Women don't even be outside at the dark time. They go in the house. They ain't in the places you at. Because it really do make sense that a woman don't be in a lot of different places and that when it get dark outside, she moves with a different type of, I need to be heading home. If you really in that work and stuff, why you really outside asking for a problem? A lot of stuff happen to women that be outside after dark. I see it every day and it is on the news and it's on your phone. I guarantee you, you get on your phone and you do some research tonight. In the last 72 hours, it is a bunch of crime that happened towards women that didn't deserve it, that ain't did nothing wrong to nobody, that's a positive woman, a positive role, all that good stuff a woman can be, and something happened to her for no reason. Please be mindful of what I'm saying. That's all I was asking tonight. I really been stressing that the last 2 days, that we be mindful of the things that are happening around us and that we be safe and that we don't put ourselves in situations. Me personally, in my life, we've talked about it around us. I'm not allowing nobody to go to no clubs. We ain't going a bunch of places. We ain't doing none of that shit. We gonna stay safe around here, stay dangerous. We know it's dangerous, so we gonna stay dangerous. We ain't trusting nobody. We ain't believing nobody. Then that's another thing. Folks try to make it a color thing. Ain't no color to evil. One day it's a black man, another day it's a white T man, another day it's every day it's a different race of man or something that got some evil in his heart that do what he do. You welcome. That's what y'all better pay attention to. Evil. Evil ain't racist. Evil gonna use whoever he got to use in order to get the job done. Because one day it's this man. The other day it was this man. The other day it was that man. The next day it was this man. I promise you, is anybody paying attention that evil does not discriminate on color? A lot of times we sitting up there in the comments and then here go this race of people saying this and this race. The whole time, every day it's a new different person of color that's doing something evil to hurt everybody. Everybody's being evil. When evil shows up, it does not care about color. A lot of times when evil show up, it's men of different color that come together to cause this evil. Pay attention to that. Evil come together. Evil don't care about color of skin when they come together to bring forth a plot to hurt others. Please pay attention to that. Because if we're going to be intelligent, we must talk about evil in its purest form. It does not discriminate on color. It will use whoever it got to use. It is not sexist either. It is not sexist either because it's women too that are evil. And let's be mindful because when they was talking about them 70,000 men, Baby, it's a whole bunch of other platforms and a whole bunch of other members, and they all different colors. It ain't just those German men and all this other shit folks be saying. Evil is evil. All colors. All colors is dangerous. You got to watch everybody if you really want to know the truth. Be mindful and understand what evil is, and don't put yourself in a situation or whatever where you want that evil gets you and do something wrong to you. Okay? Make sure that when we get the information, that we really getting the information that we get. A lot of times folks just throw a video up there, and because this sound popular, everybody get to putting out the wrong information. Folks don't really care. Get the right information and know what you need to do to protect yourself. Because see, folks be making videos for views. They don't give a fuck about you. They gonna make a video to get some views, but they ain't telling you to protect yourself. They trying to say it's one race of men, it's this for the 70th. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What I'm going to tell you is the truth. Everybody guilty. That's what they should have said. Everybody guilty. It's all colors. You could go outside tomorrow and it could be a man that's the color blue, a woman that's the color green, and they'll do the most evilest shit to you. So what the fuck did they color have to do with it? Straight up. Make sure too, as a lady, if you could go to that little course, because a lot of you women have a clean criminal background, there's no reason why you should not have protection. It really, really bothers me that the men around you too, they don't give you any protection. They don't teach you what to do if they're not around. As a man, if you're around a woman, you should teach that woman that if I'm not around, this is what you should do if evil comes towards you. How you should walk outside when you come outside, or going to your car, walking to your car from work, or getting out your car to get gas at night, whatever. It is a certain way that you train her that if something pops off, that she can about make it to the crib. Because y'all ain't teaching these women nothing at home, and that's disgusting. It has to be when a woman is around a man, because a lot of times y'all say y'all got men around y'all, but they're not teaching y'all how to protect yourself, and they're not giving you a security blanket. Y'all should be outside with something on you. I highly recommend that for a woman. You outside by yourself, you by yourself. You ain't got a butter knife on you. You ain't got a mace can on you or nothing. Really? You ain't got a can of mace on you? You ain't got a butter knife? No, nothing. You just outside and you just think that it's not their time and day no more. Why you think they keep on making different laws to say that you can protect yourself now? They ain't doing that for no reason. They know it's out of control out here. People pushing people off the platform. Y'all ain't seeing New York? The dude standing on the platform that's minding his business. Standing on the platform waiting on the train. Dude just come and push him. Didn't no dude from a can of paint. He just pushed him in front of the train for no reason. I know y'all saw that. Just pushed him for no reason. We have to be mindful of who around us. I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't be comfortable with going to different places. When they start being a lot of people, my neck get to hurting. When a lot of people be in the room, my neck is hurting. Because I'm swiveling around so much because I'm thinking that something going to pop off. I really be having a talk with those that I love. If we go somewhere and something happen, this what we going to do. Y'all ain't having those talks at home that if y'all go outside and something happen, what we going to do? That man that you with ain't telling you how to protect yourself, ain't telling you to go to the range, ain't telling you to go to a class to get your carry and conceal or none of that. Like, what's going on? Got a whole man up in your house, a whole uncle in your house, and all types of shit, and they ain't teaching you nothing about to protect yourself. But you sitting up there as a woman saying, don't no man protect and love me, but you around men or sexually active with men that don't teach you how to protect yourself when they ain't around. That's disgusting. Y'all need to change that. Y'all need to change that. If you around a man that ain't teaching you to protect yourself and being protective of you and showing you what to do in case he ain't around you out by yourself, you not being taught properly. Why is it that we have men around us that is not teaching us protection and showing us that I am a protector? It is important and it's still law that a man is a protector and he's supposed to teach protection. Straight up. Remember that. Get what you need to do to protect yourself. Straight up. Get what you need. All y'all dropping these comments, and I'm not concerned with none of these comments. Please do what I asked you to do. That's it. All the comment, I don't care about none of that shit. Cause when the shit jump off out in the streets, all that shit we talk about don't matter. Remember that. Those people or whatever, they ain't here no more. They wish somebody would have said this to them or whatever before that situation happened. They wish somebody would have told them, don't go outside, don't go here, don't do that. A lot of people wish that it was somebody had told them before they went outside that night. What Arab is saying right now. We need to learn how to listen and do better as far as what we're doing to protect ourselves, where we going, and learn how to take correction so we can be safe. That's all I care about, safety. Safety first, y'all. Please be safe. Please be mindful. Please make sure that you're doing what you need to do to protect yourself, your family, your children, whoever that it is, protect them. Straight up. Please make sure that you protect them. I'm serious, y'all, because I argue anybody up and down about making sure you got what you need to protect your family, because it's like that outside. It's like that. Straight up. Please make sure. Please. I'd appreciate that. And that's sincerely from my heart. Please make sure you're doing that. Please make sure you're being safe at night. Cameras up. What's this? This AirTag thing right here. All that stuff. Make sure you got that type of stuff. Somebody might try to jack you. Somebody might try to take you don't know. You just don't know. I don't know. It's like that. I done went outside. I didn't expect that shit to happen, but it happened. We have to be prepared for what happens, the unexpected. We have to know that a lot of places that we go, we have to trace the history of that place to see that a lot of evil has happened in that spot. You know what bothered me was that I made a video about New Orleans, and I had people from New Orleans comment on that video, and they were telling me that this ain't the first time, that it's always evil down here. So if it's always evil here and it's always something bad here, why are we here hanging out and kicking it and having fun when something bad always happen right here? What my problem is, we have a problem with going places where we know something bad happens. We know people have lost their lives, and we outside like this. Drinking, smoking, hanging out, having fun. And then it's another thing. Those people lost their life in New Orleans, and Bourbon Street back opened up again. Bourbon Street back opened up again. That's how much them business owners don't give no fuck about y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying? I done seen this in every city where somebody become unalive, and then next thing you know, quick, they gonna clean and they gonna take the fire chief them out there. They gonna get the fire truck. They gonna hose down the streets. They gonna sweep up the bodies and everything else and the debris, and the business will be right back open again. Remember what I'm telling you, because Bourbon Street back open up like ain't shit happened. I guarantee you that. I saw that today. Bourbon Street back open, and folks is out there like them people don't matter. Because those people that own that businesses, they want that shit open and they don't give a fuck. You just a story on the internet now. Because really, honestly, as one who's intelligent, I've been to New Orleans. I never kicked it on Bourbon Street or none of that shit at night. I go down there, I eat some of that little sorry ass food and shit like that. I see a couple blocks, I move around, I go about my business. Ain't much going on down there. Folks really want to tell the truth. And if they really was to tell the truth at these areas that we go kick it at, it is the most crime going on. People putting stuff in people's drinks, soda's happening, women is getting bad, all this bad stuff happening to folks, and this is where we go hang out at. Listening to music, jumping up and down, spinning around, drinking and shit. When all of these people before this happened have actually bad stuff happen right fucking here. This is where we want to go hang out. Please make sure that you're intelligent where you're not going to hang out where you know for a fact evil has happened. Where you know for a fact that right underneath your feet it has been a fire truck that has literally took a water hose and sprayed that person or whatever off the streets like they ain't never even existed on that street. Y'all ain't pay attention. Master P down up in New Orleans now and stuff. Yeah, let's get some black folks down here to say that we okay and we can get over this because they finna lose a lot of money. You know they losing a lot of money because of what happened. You know the Super Bowl tickets is going down the drain. You know folks is scared to come to the Super Bowl now. They don't give a fuck about y'all. Remember what I told you, because it's really the truth. I guarantee if you look right now, Bourbon Street is open. And they're upset because the tickets for the football game, for the Super Bowl, folks don't really want to come to New Orleans now. So what you think them Super Bowl tickets finna be? The Super Bowl tickets is going down the drain. Y'all go check that out and see if I'm lying. Straight up. Y'all go check that out and see if I'm lying. Don't put yourself up in a situation or whatever. Don't put yourself up in a situation where you miss out on your blessing, baby. Because if the place has been crime-filled, folks done happen this, that, slip of drinks, women, all that stuff that happened over there on Bourbon Street and all these different places, even in New York, these places where they go want to hang out, all the evil shit in the world has happened. I think we should just make better choices of where we hang at. Straight up. Please make the best decision of where you go hang out at. That's really important for me to see that because honestly speaking, I pay a lot of times when people was going to hang out certain places, it's somebody saying you really shouldn't go there. You know what be going on over there. It'd be bad over there. I've learned not to go places where I know that people already done become unalive. If somebody has had a situation there, or they're just a memory, or somebody that I see on social media or whatever, I ain't going there no more. I'm not going. If I hear tragedy has happened here, if somebody this or this happened or that happened to women, that happened to me, I'm not going. I learned that. I ain't going. Straight up. So please make sure you're not going to a place where you know for a fact that evil is going on. Please. Okay? I need y'all to be safe. And if you got folks around you that don't care about you, then what is wrong with you? Especially you women. Especially you women that's listening to me tonight. If you around a man that ain't putting no protection around you or sitting down having this type of conversation with you right now, something wrong with you and something wrong with him as a man. Because this shit is disgusting. We need to be more serious about what we learning and what we're doing to protect each other. Because if we ain't protecting each other, then what the fuck we doing fucking with each other? That shit's stupid. That is stupid as hell that ain't nobody providing no protection or giving you no strategy or nothing to do in these last and evil days, because it's evil days out here. And it's going to be more of them. Pay attention to that. Evil is not going to stop, and it's going to keep being more evil days out here. So if you and yours ain't sitting up there having these conversations, especially as a man, that ain't cool. Straight on up. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, let me mute you because you're pissing me off. Make sure that these talks is being had. The conversation ain't being had is the reason why folks is in the situation that they in. Straight up. The men I was around, the men that taught me what I know and got me the way I am, that they need to know where you're at. And if you telling them where they at, oh, you don't need to go there. You know, the real men tell you don't need to be in that type of place. What you going over there for? Because me personally, as a man, if I'm around you in your life, why would I let you go everywhere? But a lot of times women got a problem with a man that's telling them not to go places that ain't even safe. They be having a problem with that. I hope you're not one of those women or whatever that can't take somebody telling you what is right. Because a lot of women have a disrespectful, ungodly spirit on them that says can't nobody tell them nothing. Then something bad happens and now you're in a fucked up situation. Never be a disrespectful woman where somebody's giving you some wise advice for you to be safe and you don't take it. Don't do that, because I see too many that have lost. Some of them, they kept their life, but they got some on their heart or in their health system or whatever that it is that they never could get rid of. Please pay attention and be wise. That's all I'm asking tonight, and I will be repeating that on my platform. Please, let's be wise. Please, let's be safe. Please, let's make good decisions on where we go. Okay? Also, I wanted to say that I started a messenger. Like, I got a phone number now. I'm just going to call it my phone number. If anybody needs to call or you have a problem, question, or concern in my lives now, I'm posting my phone number. It's not really a phone number, but it is a phone number. It's like Facebook Messenger. So that's my phone number, because I have to talk to people or do one-on-ones and stuff like that. So if you don't need a one-on-one or whatever, what the fuck ever, I don't care, because whatever. But to y'all that really be needing to talk or have a problem or a concern or need to get on the phone or one-on-one or whatever, I have been posting in my story and in my live lately the way that you can reach me, or we can get on the phone or talk or whatever that it is, where it makes better sense, because it's a lot of people that actually need my help and they actually reach out to me. And probably when I get done with this live, I probably got to do that. If I can't, then it'll be in the morning, because I did my live late tonight. But it's always somebody that needs to talk, that needs to get on the phone or needs some help or needs something to make them feel better. And I'm here to do that. So I will be posting in a second that, but I'll be letting everybody know that that's what it is with me, that I'll be posting stuff to just let everybody know how to contact me and how to, if we need to get on the phone or whatever, I got a number or whatever now. So that's what that be. Straight up. So I'm gonna post that right quick. Let me see. Hold on. You could just use the messenger or whatever, but I'm posting that. I'm gonna let that sit up there. So that's what I got right there. I've been posting that. So if anybody needs to reach out, send me a message or whatever, get on the phone or whatever, one-on-one, whatever, because I do a lot of those throughout the week or whatever. That'll be the information that we need or whatever. Because sometimes, like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I be calling people or getting on the phone with them, I be calling private and a bunch of other shit. So, because I be being protective of myself, my privacy, making sure that the person I'm talking to ain't crazy than a motherfucker. So I make sure that I'm being protective of myself, because I do a lot of counseling, one-on-ones, whatever. So that'll be my number or whatever, instead of me have to call private or whatever that I do, to make sure that the person on the other end ain't crazy than a motherfucker, because folks be crazy. Shit, folks be crazy. So that's my number or whatever right there. I will be always posting that moving forward. So if anybody needs to contact me or whatever that it is, please make sure that you do that. I don't have a problem with anybody talking to me or needing help or whatever that it is, whether it's late or whatever. I try my best to get back to everybody. I message everybody back. I get on the phone with them. I don't know, because I think I might got 2-3 people I need to talk to or whatever. I might not be able to do it tonight, but probably tomorrow morning or whenever they free, because I kind of did this live and told a couple of people to hold on before I did this, because I wanted to catch some people. But just, I want everybody to know that if you need to reach out to me, I don't give a shit what it is, what the problem, you going through something. Don't ever sit there and think, oh, you can't talk to me or you don't have nobody to talk to. So again, that's my information. Feel free to reach out to me. That's what it is or whatever. Shit. Hold on, let me see what it said. There you go right there. So that's what I got going on. Thank everybody that came to the live. Thank you over here on YouTube. Those of you that's on YouTube, because I'm on another phone, y'all, because I'm on YouTube too. I'm streaming on 2 platforms right now. So I'm on TikTok right here, and I'm on YouTube right here. So those of you that on TikTok, that on YouTube, that come to my page, that's supportive of my page, that view me, that ain't disrespectful and weird, because a lot of y'all on YouTube, y'all weird and y'all jealous. And then I just wanted to say to y'all men on YouTube that hide behind your little picture and stuff like that, that try to talk about me. You mad because my hair long and you try to say stuff about me, and it really don't work, because in real life, women like me across the world. In real life, you know what I'm saying? Women like me across the world. Before the internet or whatever, women like me across the world or whatever. And I like them back because I've always liked women. So nothing you could say, you men on YouTube, gonna hurt my feelings, because in real life, if we was to hang out with each other, I guarantee you, I'll get more women than you. They'll like me more than you. I'll get more everything than you. I had to say that to y'all on YouTube, because a lot of y'all dudes on YouTube, y'all weird. You don't got no motion in real life, and nobody likes you, and you're very invisible. I guarantee you that. Y'all have a nice night on YouTube, because a lot of y'all dudes is weird. To my peoples, though, that be here on YouTube, that show me love and respect, I love and appreciate y'all. But I had to talk to the underachievers and the little funny looking people on YouTube to let them know, bro, ain't nothing you could say in real life that's gonna hurt my feelings. And if I was around you, let's talk about it. Your woman will pick me before she pick you, because in real life, I'm better than you. Y'all have a good night over here on YouTube. I'ma holler at y'all, okay?